Impossible by Roger Harkness. Mr. Impossible. Mr. Impossible can do the most amazing things. For instance, Mr. Impossible could jump over a house. You try it. It's impossible. Mr. Impossible could make himself invisible. All he had to do was stand there and think about becoming invisible, and he became invisible. You tried. It's impossible. Mr. Impossible could fly. All he had to do was stand there and flap his arms about, and off he flew. You tried. It's impossible. And Mr. Impossible lived in an impossible-looking house. Have you ever seen a house in an impossible place? Of course not. One day, Mr. Impossible was out walking in the woods when he met a boy called William. William was on his way to school. Hello, said Mr. Impossible. Hello, replied William. I'm William. I'm impossible, said Mr. Impossible. Really? said William. Really? snarled Mr. Impossible. Can you do impossible things? asked William. I haven't came across anything I couldn't do, replied Mr. Impossible. Mostly, William thought. Can you climb up that tree? He asked, pointing to the biggest tree in the world. I can do better than that, replied Mr. Impossible. I can walk up that tree. And he did. William thought again. Can you stand on one hand? He asked. I can do better than that, replied Mr. Impossible. I can stand. No hand. And he did. That's impossible. True, Mr. Impossible. Then William remembered that he was on his way to school. Why don't you come with me? He asked. But I've never been to a school before, Mr. Impossible said. Then it's time you did, replied William. Come on. William and Mr. Impossible sat at the back of William's castle with all the other children. The teacher came in, but he didn't notice there was somebody in his class this morning. Good morning, children, said the teacher. I have a very difficult sim for you today. It will take you most of the morning to work out the answer. And he put the sim on the board. It's really the most difficult sim William had ever seen in his whole life. Full of multiplications and divisions, adding tons, and other things William didn't enjoy. The teacher was right. It would take him most of the morning to work out the answer, if not most of the afternoon. So Mr. Impossible hand. Yes, William, said the teacher. Is there something about the thing you didn't answer? Please, sir, said William. Is the answer 23? The teacher was very puzzled, totally, completely amazed. How did you work out the theorem so quickly? He gasped. It's impossible. Nothing is impossible, said Mr. Impossible from the back of the class and stood up. Well, I never did, explained the teacher. After that, Mr. Impossible spent all day at the school and showed the teacher how he could read the book upside down. That's impossible, said the children who were watching. Absolutely, said Mr. Impossible. Then William asked Mr. Impossible if he would like to play in the school football match. "Oh, yes, please," replied Mr. Impossible. "I've never played football before." What do you know what it is? It kicked the football so high into the air that when it came down, it has snow on it. What an impossible thing to do. Then it was time to go home. Mr. Impossible said goodbye to all the people at the school and then said goodbye to William. The school. "Goodbye," said Mr. Impossible, said William. "Goodbye, William," said Mr. Impossible, and just disappeared. William rubbed his eyes and went home. William's mother and father were waiting for him. "Hello, William," they said. "Did you have a good day at school?" "Yes," replied William. "And I meet somebody who can do anything in the world." "Really, William?" They both laughed. "You're impossible." William smiled and went inside. And 100 miles away, a small river was listening to what William's mother and father were saying. And he's got an impossible girl, and he went to sleep, standing on his head. And we all know that's impossible. Well, I guess we'll please subscribe and thumbs up.